Hey guys, I'm back with the video that you have all probably requested. Or not requested. Video that you have all been waiting for. When I say you all, I mean like none of you. I don't care. Right, well basically this is going to be the life story that I promised y'all. This is how me, Will, Ewan, you don't know the other two Will, oh you know one Will, because he was in one of Will's video, but Will and Ewan, you don't know Ewan, Kian and Sean. The way that I met them was, so I was starting a new school, because I'd started a lot of new schools at that point. That was my fourth school that I started new. And basically, I was just like, so this is how I met Will. So I was being a professional, and I was like looking like I didn't know what I was doing, because I didn't. And I got told that I would be going to my maths class, which I didn't know where it was. And he told me 2 boys to come and, like, take me to my maths class. And one of those happened to be the Will that I know now, Will Expert Gamer, that you might have watched before you came here. And then we basically just became really good friends at that point. And later on in the year, we made a PowerPoint together, which had Skyrim related things in it. And so how I met Kian, he was in my class, just like all of these people. So Kian was in my class. He was just being Kian, messing around, and kind of like just started talking. We became pretty good friends, and then we just became friends. And at that point, again, he was pretty much my best friend from that point. Now, how I met Will and Ewan is I was quite into football then. I'm not anymore, but I was. So we were all playing football, and I was a defender, and Will was a goalkeeper, and Ewan, I can't remember. I think Ewan was just like somewhere else. And anyway, so because I didn't fucking know how to play football properly, I was just like standing right next to Will. And then we just like started talking, and then we had quite a lot in common, and we were just freaking, friends like that. We became pretty good friends. And then this is also how I got back into Call of Duty. Is went over to his house for the first time. We just fucking sweat our ball sacks off on Black Ops 1. That was pretty swag times. And then Ewan was pretty much the same as Will, except I just started, like, I met Ewan through Will, because Will and Ewan were, like, friends since preschool or something. Preschool! And then how I met Sean. Now, Sean came in to school. Apparently, Sean was in the school before I joined, and he left in year 3, and he was coming back, so I didn't have much knowledge of this. I didn't really know who Sean was. Turns out it was Will's best friend, or ex-best friend, and, well, it still is his best friend. Basically, when he got into the classroom, he just kind of, like, awkwardly stared at him, and he awkwardly stared at me back, and then took a bit of a while, but, after me and like Sean found Will, we just kind of like, me and Will were talking, and Sean was like looking at me like, bruh, and I kind of just like looked at him like, bruh, and then we're just kind of friends there. And then he traded me his gamer tag, so I was like, oh, he wants the G. And then we became friends on Xbox, but at this point he didn't have a mic, so we couldn't really talk. Now we just talk through Skype, but he then got a Kinect, and we were playing Black Ops 2 together quite a lot. And then he got a proper mic that didn't echo like a little bitch. And then yeah, so that's how I met my YouTube squad. I mean, Ewan isn't on YouTube and neither is Will, but they will planning on. Now, if you want to see another like life story or something, like how I met someone else, or how I met someone else, or how I did something, or if I did something, or 7 people, 8, 3 people, that makes 9. If this video gave you a boner, then make sure to like and subscribe, and possibly comment. Yeah.